Here we go.
Hello. I don't know if that's why is her mouth not moving. It's moving now. I woke up like a little over an hour ago. So this coffee is very much needed. Oh, it's a little strong. It's fine. Okay, so where's these? Ugh, thank you. Okay, so today we're working. Oh, today. Oh my God, this is really loud in my ear. Lower it a little. Okay, that's better. Today we're going to the vault of Cam's is trying to organize all of her folders and finds drawings that she doesn't know why were never finished. This one isn't even that old because I watched Paprika like not that long ago. And after I watched that movie, I started this. I'm guessing I just have a really bad memory. Which I'm not guessing, that's the truth. Oh, let me change scenes. I was just realizing I don't remember if I have the reference picture for this. I mean, I'm sure it's somewhere. The question is, where in all of my... Oh no, here it is. I mean, I don't plan on doing any of this. Well, that's actually a good color. That's actually probably my background color. Oh my god, actually really good. Accidentally, what color is this? Is this one? Accidentally figure out the background color early, so that's good for me. I finally figure out how to put chat in OBS. Also good for me. So I hope today to continue my streak of finishing a drawing per stream. Even though I haven't been able to do a streak of streaming every single day that I promised I would. Maybe we can do that this week. Actually, I don't know. It's so hard to tell. I really thought I was gonna be able to stream on Thursday because I left here like at 6, before 6, a little before 6. My plan originally was to get ready and like just have everything ready, be dressed and everything, and stream until it was time for me to go, and then I would just have to turn off my laptop and leave. But that did not end up happening. I heard the song live and I cried. Fun fact. Oh, like that. I'm realizing this canvas is very small. I don't know why. I don't know why this canvas is so small. That's why you can really see the I was like, you can really see the texture on the brush and the liner here. And that only happens if the canvas is really small. And it has, wait, let me fix this actually. Let me see if it's fixable without me having to redo the whole thing. If I do this.
Hey, listen.
Hi, Goldie. Okay. It's still a small canvas, like this is 100%. But the DPI is a lot better now, so I don't know why that was like that. My guess is that I started this in an old canvas. I don't know. I don't know why that was weird. Did that affect my time lapse? I'm looking at my time lapse to see if changing the DPI affected it. I mean, we can look at that together. Let's see. There we go. We can look at it together. So you don't feel excluded. That way you can see what you missed. When I started drawing this like a month ago, 2 months ago, I don't know, a long time ago. Nah, not that long. So again, I watched this movie like in March. Maybe start of March, I don't remember. Okay, it didn't affect it at all. I can't change the canvas size though, because that would affect it. I'm guessing that like I had like something open and I don't know why instead of starting a new one I started it in this one. Maybe I didn't notice. This is the thumb. I think we went from the timers not working for them working a little too much. I was like doing things in Nightbot last night. I did this. Look at this. You write song. And it tells you what song it is. And I also redid all the timers. And they seem to be working now, but now they seem to be working a little, like there are too many timers now. Why can't I draw this thumb? Hello. It's a thumb. It's definitely a thumb. Which means this can be big. It's just that my brain doesn't understand it's a thumb and it's looking at it like it's too small. I went to the movies last night with my sister. We watched the drama. It's funny because usually, like when I take my sisters to the movies, my sister is like a, you know, she likes rom-coms. She likes kids, well, not all kids movie, but she likes like live action kids movies. But usually like I don't have anyone to, or it's not that even I don't, I'm sure I asked my friends to go to the movies with me. When I've done it before, they said yes. But I also like taking my sister to the movies. I like hanging out with my sister. It's kind of nice having a relationship with my sister that isn't like she's my mom. because for years she was like my mom. So it's nice now that she can be like a sister. So usually I take her to watch either the weirdest movie in the world or movies I think she would like. So for example, when I took her to see, or I take her to see Marvel movies because she likes Marvel movies. So I'll take her to watch something like The Substance or Everything Everywhere All at Once, and she'll be like, "Oh, she liked The Substance." My sister actually liked The Substance. My brother didn't. I went with both. That was the first time in our whole lives that we went to watch a movie, the three of us together, and we went to watch The Substance. But yeah, either I take her to watch a movie that like I took her to watch The Housemaid because I knew she was gonna like that one. Um, but this one I took her to watch the drama, and like I genuinely thought she was gonna like the drama. Like I was gonna ask one of my friends to go with me, but I was like, no, I think my sister's gonna like this movie, so I'm gonna take her. And we had like some movies, Saturday night movies. Holy shit, they're so expensive. But we had I had at the start of the year I had 3 free tickets to the movies because of points I've accumulated through last year. So we went to watch The Housemaid Saturday night, also Friday night, also really expensive for free. And yesterday we had 1 free ticket. 20 years down. It's a lot. I can't. I love going. I love going to the movies. The point is, I took my sister. Like I genuinely thought, I think she's gonna like this movie. It's like kind of a rom com. It's like a dark rom com. And every time the movie, why is it only showing one timer? Oh, I'm gonna have to fix that. Let's see, Nightbot. Why is Nightbot vital side? This is why I missed Val. Because Dral used to be in charge of Nightbot. Every 2 lines. Oh, no wonder. No wonder. Okay. Let's try that. I also watch a lot of stuff online. Like I watch a lot of movies online and totally illegally. For the record, very legally. That reminds me of something, but I'll finish this story. So I every time the movie ends, I ask my sister what she thought about it, but I ask it in like how my mom would ask it. It's like a thing I've been doing for like years now. And she's always like, I didn't like it, I liked it, whatever. This time she was like, I don't know. I don't know if I like this movie. And you know what? Understandable. The drama was a weird movie. I liked it. But I understand why she's not sure if she liked it. She also said this is the first time, other than the Batman, we watched the Batman together. Other than the Batman, this is the first time she had seen Robert Pattinson, and she does not like him. And I'm like, yeah, good. I've never liked him. I don't know why. I've never liked him as an actor. And every time I say it, people think I'm crazy. Or they're like, oh yeah, of course you don't like him. He's like a bad actor, and he was in Twilight, and it's like no, because I don't even think he's that bad in Twilight. I think, um, I think Twilight is just there's no way to be good in Twilight, you know? Like people say Kristen Stewart is bad in Twilight, but if you read the books, you know she's acting exactly like she's supposed to be acting. A sparkly vampire. The only movie I've ever liked him in, kinda, was The Batman. I watched another movie with him and I didn't like it either. The point is, my sister didn't like the doesn't know if she liked the drama or not. So that's an interesting reaction to that movie. I liked it. I gave it 4 stars. But adjacent to the whole totally legally watching movies, there's this whole thing on Twitter, where like now that like tweets are auto translated, there's this whole like fight. On one side, there's Latinos and Russians, and the other side, there's Japanese people. And basically, like, there's always been beef on the side of, yeah, I post my review. I post like what I post on Letterboxd on Instagram. There's always been like this big fight in Twitter and like other spaces between like Latinos and Japanese people about pirating. And like people at outside, like Americans and Latinos, because of pirating. I think they just don't realize like how they didn't realize how big pirating culture is in Latin America. Um, but yeah, they like you can't tell like a Japanese person that you're pirating something because they get really racist. For legal reasons, I do not do it. Actually, I've been told that if you download a pirated movie, you're not in trouble. It's distributing it that is the crime. But oh my god, why are they show? Oh my god, I'm gonna turn off Nightbot. I'm gonna have to ask Drow to help me set it up. There's so many. It's like every line now. Okay, I'm just gonna put it like a lot of lines. And if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna turn them all off. Like let's do like 20. I'll ask Drow how he used to have it. If this doesn't work, I'll turn it off. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So someone today was like, I think people don't understand like how big pirating is here to the point where like, and this was my experience too. Oh no, that doesn't happen here. Like your ISP would never do that here. At least like not now. My university has gotten like, from what I've heard, a little annoying with it if you have like pirated software. But like when I was in uni, like a professor would be like, okay, so this is the book we're gonna use this semester. If you want to buy it, if not, like you can borrow my copy and photocopy it. um or like I had like I went to school for graphic design. I had teachers that were like, yeah, if you need like Photoshop, let us know and like we can get it for you. But my friend, she graduated with me from graphic design, and then she went back to do another one, another different thing. and she told me that she got an email saying that like I don't even remember exactly what it said, but something about her getting in trouble if she kept using Photoshop or Adobe products illegally on the university's Wi-Fi. And the thing is, back when I was in class, you could log into the Wi-Fi no problem, like you didn't need to do anything. But the last semester, towards like the end of the last semester, they implemented that if you wanted to use the Wi-Fi, you had to use your student ID. And I guess they just started tracking everything you do. They just started tracking everything you do, which is kind of wild. And I'm glad like that was after my time. Not that I did, well, I did actually. I used to pirate, and this is approved by Edmund Macmillan. I used to pirate The Binding of Isaac and put it in a USB stick and um, play it during class. This was original Flash Isaac. I used to do that. I mean, if there anything like when I was in high school, we had like those big textbooks. Apparently, kids don't have big textbooks anymore, and they started going missing because other kids were stealing them. And where did I get this skin tone? They were stealing them and reselling them because they're really expensive, right? And someone stole my book. Someone stole my book, and I they wanted me to pay like so much money for it, and my mom told my cousin who lives in the US about it, and she was like, "Nah, you can find that book cheaper on Amazon." And she found the book for me on Amazon. And by the way, private school. And my cousin found the book cheaper on Amazon and sent it to me. And they didn't want to receive it. They wanted that money, the motherfuckers. I love you, school. We're in good terms now, but that was so annoying. Like they didn't want to receive the book, a new book, mind you. While mine was old and used. Back in those days, I did not know anything about online shopping. Online shopping was a scary concept to me. This was like what, 2008, 2009? Nobody I knew like that's not true. Some people I knew did it, but it was like you had to go through your parents. I didn't like have my first online purchase until like I was in uni, and my friend would like I would give him the money and he would buy it for me. Uh-oh. There, no problem. Growing up, like um my dad was friends with, well, it's not friends, like there was a when I was growing up, my parents had a liquor store, and there's a guy who sold DVDs, um like pirated DVDs outside of, and my dad would buy him and just bring me, so I had like I had a huge collection of pirated DVDs. My credit card is still like towards the end of university, my brother gave me a credit card, so I would stop asking him for money, um, and I would just buy what I needed. So my credit card is still like technically, there's a word for it. I don't know the word for it, but the credit card is in my name, but it's he's the one who pays it. But like nowadays, I pay it. But if I forget to pay it, it will um, take the money off his account. And then I'll have to send him the money because I'll feel bad. I had so many DVDs. I also had a lot of like music, but like the music I like to buy, like I didn't buy like the actual like albums. I used to buy like what do you call it? That's before I started my own. Okay, so uh I would buy like the ones that came with like 100 songs from different like hi Cap. Like I started like and had like all the hits from 2002, shit like that. But then I learned how to burn CDs from my own computer, and my computer was the only computer like in my friend group that could burn CDs, like actual CDs that would play in like CD players, and not just like put MP3s into CDs because back then, obviously not everything read MP3s. I burned so many CDs. Technically, I didn't make any money off of it because the only thing I charged was the price of the blank CD. So technically, it's not illegal. I didn't make money off of it. I was also a minor. I'm already out of coffee. How is that possible? How is it possible that I'm out of coffee? I feel like I'm not gonna get the right lip color from this picture. I like I like how I googled Paprika movie and the first result is like a Russian site. I mean, that's actually not a bad match. I mean, I have more in the coffee maker. I just have to go get it. That is, if my dad hasn't drank it all. We are made of coffee. That is true, though. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I wasn't sure I like how the lips looked, but I'm still unsure actually. I'm gonna take this off so you'll have more space on stream. Hey, 5 streams. You made it all every single time I've streamed. I streamed 5 times this year. I can believe it. Remember that year that I only streamed once and then I never streamed again? Okay, Iggy Maria. Pass. By the way, I uploaded the VODs to YouTube. I had to do it manually because um I can't get Twitch to connect to YouTube. I've done everything everyone says that might help and I still get an error. So I'm doing it manually. And I connected I uploaded the last stream and I had to mute every time that Pedro 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 song came on because apparently it's not even a claim, it's a copyright strike. Yeah, that one. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I have to mute it because it's like not even, it's not even does it automatically. It's like not even that hard to fix. But what I think is wild is that it's not like usually you put a copyright song on a YouTube video, it gets claimed and they get the money off of it, even though my VODs channel doesn't have monetization. But this one is a straight up copyright strike if I were to publish it. I never like outright post like upload to publish. I always leave them unlisted or private. So like I can always tell like if there's something I need to delete, man. My pop filter is covered in hair. I think Iggy likes rubbing herself against it. I keep getting like false copyright ones on. I am gonna get a cat cam. The webcam is working. I tested it with Cap the other day. And it hi Florida Pop, and it is working. So after like a lot of moving it around, it worked. The thing is, I need to clean the area where Iggy is, cause since she doesn't like bats, she likes cardboard boxes. She also likes chewing on the cardboard boxes, and but she doesn't eat it. She just like leaves it all around. So it's like it's kind of dirty all over there. It's also covered in hair. And I guess she sometimes like rubs her nose against my mirror because my mirror is like dirty, but there's like streaks. And I think she just likes rubbing her nose against the mirror. Hair everywhere. That's just my life. The funny thing is, I'm supposed to be allergic to cats. Oh man, I think I'm gonna get a migraine. I'm predicting a migraine. It's okay, I have painkillers. Oh man, I cannot. That if you saw how hairy that mirror is, I think that would be allergies. I guess so. And you use the little mark. Oh my god. Where did I put the painkillers? Should I take a Tide? No, let's go to the strong stuff. You know why I've been getting bad migraines these past few days? Because I'm technically on my period. I realized today I'm technically on my period. I just never realized I'm on my period because I don't get my period anymore. But even if you're like not getting your period, you kind of sometimes still get period pains. I still get like a lot of back pain and I get migraines. And I was like, man, I hadn't had this many migraines in a while. And then I realized that I just switched like birth control boxes, which means it's about the time I would be getting my period if I had a period. Um, I'm just struggling taking pills lately. I don't know why. ADHD meds don't work when you're on. That's weird. I might need to eat something, but I don't have anything that is in chocolate, and I don't want to have a chocolate because I want to have ice cream later. Okay, I can, oh, I can just drink more water. No, I can't have both. I can't have both because I also had sweet popcorn yesterday, and I had ice cream 2 days ago. I can't have that many sweets in a week. It's just chocolate. Normal, regular chocolate ice cream. Um, my mom bought it for me at the grocery store, but they only had vanilla, chocolate, and frutos rojos, which I don't know. It translates to red fruits. They didn't have any of the fancy ones, cause that brand has like really like branded ones, like Oreo, Milky Way, Snickers. The Oreo one is really good. Actually, now that I think about it, the ice cream I had 2 days ago was no sugar ice cream, so that one actually doesn't count. I did put Oreos on top of it though, so it counts a little, but it's not as bad. I usually do fruit. I usually do kiwi and strawberries, but the strawberries didn't look good. It looked a little too pale for my taste. And I was like, should I just get kiwi something? But then I looked at the kiwis and I was like, the kiwis also look a little weird. So I ended up getting Oreos. The thing is, I used to get Biscoff. They had like powdered Biscoff, the cookie, and it was the best thing ever. And now they don't have it anymore. It was seasonal. It was seasonal, but it lasted like many seasons. So now I don't know what to order there, but I like it there because it's no sugar. And it's good. It doesn't taste like shit. And it's not like there's like a lot of like frozen yogurt places popping in. Like like I blink and there's a new one. It really is 2016 again. But like the new frozen yogurt places are like healthy frozen yogurt. Like they have like all these like acai shit and all that. I don't know. My point is it's too expensive. I'm not paying that much money for frozen yogurt, okay? And I'm someone who really likes frozen yogurt. But the smallest like size of cup in these new places is the same price as the biggest cup in my favorite frozen yogurt place. So why would I ever? I don't care that you have the cinnamon roll topping. I'm, I'm gonna eat the chocolate. I do have an open one. This one is closed. JM messed my pile of stuff. I'll just open this one. I had my pile of stuff from like the biggest stuff to the smallest stuff on the top. Now it's a mess. Mijo, usted no puede comer esto. Unwrapping ASMR. It's a small chocolate. Oh, I don't think I have this one. Fiesta de la Independencia, alumbrados navideños. This is here. Like in Cartagena, not actually here. I've been there. Oh, this chocolate comes with little stickers to put in an album. I probably should have mentioned that. And I have the album right next to me here. I can't eat with my earbud on. Need to take it off. I can't stand eating with that thing on. Yeah, that's how it used to be 10 years ago. I remember being so careful with everything I paid because I didn't want to spend too much money. Oh no. I have tail on my face. Ow, ow, ow. Iggy, that hurts. No, now, like, at least a place I like to go to, it's like, you choose the size. I'm talking here. I'm talking here. I, I'm trying to eat and there's a tail. Okay. Iggy is back in her box, so Kira will probably. Kira doesn't like it when Iggy is on me or anywhere near me.
Y esto es un programa en español. Si no hablas español, en la próxima palabra te largas. ¿Me entendiste? Si no hablas español, te largas.
I put on the earbud at the end of that. I added that one specifically for Kirky. So I mean they're all fake. But I watched that like before it became me. My mom used to love watching La Doctora Polo. There was a time where I would go nap in my mom's. I don't know why I was go nap in my mom's room. Like my whole life, even nowadays. But ever since I was a kid, if it was a nap, it was in my mom's room. And there was a time where I would go nap, and she would be watching that show, so I would have like nightmares that like I was in the show. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, frozen yogurt. So the place I like, you pick between like the smallest size, classic, and like a large one. I always use like pick the middle one. And depending on the size, you it's the amount of toppings you get, but you can also pay for extra topping. So the one I picked the classic is two toppings and one sauce. But during Christmas, they had one that was called like Christmas cookie. I don't remember what it was called. And they would put a warm cinnamon cookie on the bottom, then put the frozen yogurt on top, and then one topping. So I would do cinnamon cookies, frozen yogurt, and like chocolate chips because it was like the least sweet thing I could put on top. I was already eating a cinnamon cookie, which was really sweet. So I would do that and then put chocolate chips on top. I used to do granola, like chocolate granola, but they changed the brand of chocolate granola, and I don't like the new brand. But that cinnamon cookie. It was like warm, They put it like really hot, and then the ice cream on top, and it was just, oh, it was so good. And afterwards, I felt like but oh my god, I miss it. I hope they put it again this year. Now they have like a brownie, which is the same thing, just like a hot brownie at the bottom. But I haven't had that one. I'm kind of scared I'm gonna like it, and it's more expensive. Next time I'll order it. I think I'm kind of weird about brownies. I don't like every type. Like some brownies are just not for me. Man, I just realized why my eyes hurt. I do not wear my glasses. Everyone liked it except you and Flo. Wait, what was it? No pop brownies. I remember when I think I told this story like a million times on stream, but that was so long ago that probably nobody knows. But one time when I think I was still in high school. Now I can see pretty well without my glasses. It just my eyes get tired. But what was it? What kind of cake was it? I usually don't like cake that much. But this I was still in high school and we went to a friend's birthday party and there was like the cake was like more like a dessert and it looked delicious and everyone was really excited for it because it looked delicious. And then when they gave us the cake, it was like a moment out of a sitcom truly. Like looking back on it, I don't get it how this happened like this. But like everyone was receiving their cake, and for some reason, nobody started eating it immediately. Everyone waited for everyone to have the cake before they started eating. I don't know why, honestly. And then like we all simultaneously ate the cake at the same time. And then like I think everyone just like froze and we looked at each other to see we were all having the same reaction because the cake tasted like shit. It was horrible. So we were all looking at each other, and then we look at the birthday boy, and the birthday boy is happily like he's devouring that cake. He's like, "Mm, my favorite," and and we're all like frozen with our cakes on our plates in our hands, and we don't know what to do, and we don't want to be rude and be like, "Oh, this is disgusting" or anything. So we go like, "Mmm," and and then like I look at one side and I see one of my friends eating it, and I'm like, "Did you like it? Do you want mine?" And he was like, "Nah, I'm just eating it to not be rude, but I'm not eating it. I'm just like swallowing it." And then like people started going to the bathroom and throwing it away. Oh my god. I wrapped it in a napkin and put it in my purse. And then when I got home, I put it in the fridge. And apparently, in the middle of the night, my brother woke up, ate it, thought it was disgusting, but ate it all. Wait, I did not read what the cake. Yeah, I don't like frosting either. Chocolate and vanilla split. We had the slice of chocolate. But yeah, it was like we like after that happened for years, we would like remember that story. And I think it like since when we got older, we weren't friends with him anymore. It was easier to make fun of it because he wasn't there. It's probably like the most sitcom moment in my life. I don't know why that happened like that. Like I look back on it and I'm like, that was such a weird thing. The birthday boy really like he was like eating, he was devouring that cake. I can't even tell you what it tasted like. It was I remember what it tasted like, but I can't compare it to anything. Like I've had spoiled milk and it didn't taste like that, you know? But also here we make candy with spoiled milk, so maybe that's not a good example. Also, next time you have spoiled milk, let me know and I'll teach you how to make candy with it. I can teach you how to make candy with spoiled milk. I can teach you how to make I can teach you how to make a cake with really, really, really old bananas and also with really, really old bread. Well, not bread that's not moldy. It can't be moldy, but like bread that like it's old and hard. Hershey milk chocolate is like spoiled milk. I mean, I can't say anything. Every time we have spoiled milk, we make candy out of it in this household. We do not waste the spoiled milk. Sometimes we want to make candy. Well, back in the day when we all could eat sugar, we used to spoil milk on purpose to make candy. Yeah, if you want to make good banana bread, the banana has to be black. That is true. But you can also make something like banana bread with old bread. Cheese now you can make we call it cortado, which when we say spoiled milk is leche cortada. I've never had zucchini bread, but many people have told me zucchini bread is good. ¿Qué pasa, mi querida? ¿Qué pasa? The thing is, I'm not sure if like the candy you make with spoiled milk is an acquired taste, to be honest. It might be. I don't know if it's something everyone would like. It has a taste. I like it, but it has a taste. Like a very peculiar taste. You have to put a lot of lime in it too, so if you don't like the taste of lime, you're not gonna like it. I don't like when my mom makes it because I just every time I go to the fridge, I'll just like grab a spoon of it. But these days we only make it if like the milk is spoiled. We don't like purposely spoil milk anymore. I remember growing up, my grandma and my aunt would make it a lot. Oh my god. I mean, like, yes, there is a gift set in Tumblr that compares them side to side, and I'm like, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Nothing new. Paprika is the superior movie, though. Because I've heard people like say like yeah, but like Inception is better, and I'm like I'm sorry, but Paprika for me is the superior movie. And I like Inception. I'm not saying I don't like Inception is bad or that I don't like it. I like it. Well, I haven't watched Inception in years, but I remember liking Inception. I've watched Paprika many times though. I mean, have you seen like the comparisons between Black Swan and Perfect Blue? Also a Satoshi Kon movie. It's also very like similar. I'm not that big of a fan of Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, I think he's a good actor and I think he always gives it his all, but like he's not like even like maybe top 20 favorite actors, I would say. I watch one battle after another and I'm like every time I see Leonardo DiCaprio, I'm like, yeah, I understand. Like he's a really good actor. But like if you were ever to be like, oh, who are your favorite actors? Leonardo DiCaprio would never even cross my mind. I don't even know who I would tell you is my favorite actor. It's not Robert Pattinson, that's for sure. I grew up in like the era of people having Leonardo DiCaprio posters on their wall. I've never watched Romeo that like his Romeo and Juliet, but I added it to my list because I keep seeing gift sets um on Tumblr and looks interesting. I had Britney Spears posters. I have present Britney Spears posters. They're not up, but like I have them. Dude, the funny thing about this person is that they're the same person. How do I close this? Oh my god, I can close it. You know, um, I'm starting to think who I would say is my favorite actor. According to my letterbox, um, what is his name? I forgot his name. Tobin. Last year, my most watched actor was Tobin Bell because um I watched all of the Saw movies the last year, so Tobin Bell was my most watched actor. I'm kind of curious because what this year's is gonna be because I don't have any like the two marathons I have planned like happened last year, which was Saw and um Final Destination. I don't have anything like that this year, so I'm kind of curious to see who my most watched actor is this year. Yeah, and the director of most movies was my most watched director. I feel like maybe I can tell who my most watched director this year is gonna be, but I'm not sure. Cause I have a lot of what's his face? Why am I so bad with names? Um, Grand Budapest Hotel. Wes Anderson. I have a lot of Wes Anderson movies on my list. So he might be my most watched director. Actually, if I'm watching a lot of Wes Anderson movies, my most watched actor might just be Owen Wilson. What's your name? Can I say your name? Your name is Capacitor. But yeah, I watched Grand Budapest Hotel last year though. This year I think I've only watched Bottle Rocket. Oh, I also watched Fantastic Mr. Fox. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. It's like if like my top actor is Owen Wilson just because I'm watching a lot of Wes Anderson movies. And I'm also gonna watch like the new Fuckers movie. I'm gonna watch it and he's in it. And I'm gonna watch there's another movie he's gonna be in, and I'm gonna watch it because I love Owen Wilson. I love it. I had never watched it in English. I watched it in English for the first time. Such a different experience. Yeah, but I have a lot of Wes Anderson movies in my list, so he might be my top director. That's all I had never watched it in English. 'Should rewatch all of the. I did that like 2 years ago though. The Night in the Museum movies. Today's movie is if I got to watch a movie today. Today's movie is The Life of Chuck, and I've been avoiding this movie because I hear you cry. I hear you cry. I watched I watched the drama yesterday, and I also watched The Wailing. But I started watching The Wailing 2 days ago. I was so sleepy. I was so sleepy that I didn't finish it. And I wasn't liking it, but like salud. The ending of the salud. Dinero. The ending of the movie is really good, so I'm glad I finished it and didn't drop it. My mom can't be she can't be sneezing like that. Tomaste esa tiricina. She can't be sneezing like that. Tomaste citiricina. Ay, mami, se me olvidó, pero ¿por qué no me recuerda?
Ay, mami, yo no puedo estar todo el día diciéndote las cosas.
Mami, recuérdame, no diciéndome las cosas, me las dices una vez, me puedes decir 2 veces, pero porque ya me voy a levantar.
Te levantes. Oye, no quiero que lo digas. Te lo sirvo para comer lo que queda abajo.
Sí, que tengo una pastilla aquí. No estoy mamando gallo, me tengo un severo. No, she's not. She's not. And she did something really bad yesterday. She tried on clothes. She's not supposed to lift her arms. She's been really bad. I have an appointment next week. I have to get a breast ultrasound, and the person that makes the breast ultrasound is my cousin. And it's the same cousin that is a radio. Well, it's my cousin's wife. She's my cousin, and she's the same radiologist that like looked at my mom's stuff. She's an emergency radiologist, but I go to the emergency room to get my booby ultrasound because I like her doing it. Gracias. I have ice cream. So I'm gonna tell on her. I'm gonna tell my mom's being really bad. She's not been taking care of herself. Oh, it's really cold. I knocked off a filling of one of my teeth. And I bit my ice cream right with that one. And I felt it in my bones. I need to also get that filling fixed. It's really painful. And the worst part is I went to, like last week, I wanted to get an appointment. And I called. And you can't talk to people when you're making appointments anymore. It's all bots. And they were like, okay, press 1 if you want your appointment same day in 30 minutes. Press 2 if you want the appointment same day 1 hour. And like all of the options were on the same day, and I couldn't go on the same day. And I'm like, so I'm gonna call the day I want the appointment, right? So we called on Monday, and then like they didn't have appointments for the week. Explain that to me. I'm never gonna get my tooth filled unless I'm like free as well. I maybe should have done that yesterday. I really need to go to the dentist though. It's not that's not the only one I've knocked out, the only filling I've knocked out, but this is the only one that's like, you know, in the under part of my tooth, so every time I bite into something it hurts. When is my booby ultrasound? On Friday. I have to get boob ultrasounds. Which, by the way, I hate. I need to shave. I need to shave my armpits. For the booby ultrasound. Not the boob, the armpit. When you get like a ultrasound, they do it on your armpit too. I'm gonna tell you something. I've become like the worst person to shave. Like I just don't want to shave anymore. But last time I went and I hadn't shaved. I didn't like the gel like stuck to my arm. This might be TMI, but like the way the gel like stuck to my armpit hair, I did not like it. Like I couldn't clean it properly. I'm guessing because it also mixed like with the deodorant. Oh, I barely shave. Like my legs, I haven't shaved in a while. Last year I didn't shave from like January to August, something absurd like that. The only reason I ever shave these days is because I'm going somewhere and I don't want anyone talking about me, so I just shave. Oh yeah, you told me that. I've also have picos, so I have more body hair than normal. I have really dark, thick body hair. Like if it was up to me, like if people were normal, I would just like wear shorts and not all the time without shaving my legs. But I don't want to go to like the beach and have people look at my legs. And people here do that. And you know what? Who does that? My mom and my sister. Don't judge me. And I don't want to be judged. Oh, I was thinking about the song yesterday. Because I was telling my friend, like Shakira used to be so cool. She has a song about like abortion. Um, because there was like someone that said something like Shakira doesn't make political music, and I was like, she still does it, but she used to like her music used to be like super political. Like you don't understand how cool Shakira used to be. And this is an example. The example I thought of this song. It's a song about getting a clandestine abortion and how we judge teenage pregnancy, but um we don't give good sex ed in schools and shit like that. It's a really like fucked up song. And I was thinking of this song, and then it came up. I forgot it was on this playlist. Also, people don't know that Shakira used to make rock music. I do agree with her. This is a boring city. I mean, in her time, it was probably the most boring city when she was young. I remember when I was a kid, there was nothing to do. But there was more to do. Like, there were a lot of parks. I don't know. It's weird. There were, like, things to do, but I don't know. Because when I was a kid, there was also, it was really expensive to do those things, I guess. Like, there were some places you could go play video games, but it was really expensive. Kiri, si te quieres quedar aquí, no puedes estar alzando la cabeza, no puedes estar alzando la cabeza. Mija linda, por favor. I'm still eating ice cream. I'm trying to be careful not to hurt my teeth. Kitties, please. Kitty's on my lap. She keeps licking me. Yeah, they definitely want ice cream. She wants to go to the park, but we don't go to the park on Sundays because there's too many kids. And I don't trust kids. I've been shaving. I can't. I can't imagine that. Kitty, por favor, kitties. Okay, she laid down now. I wish I lived in a weather where I could wear like like leggings and oh, I forgot the name of medias velas. It was for like long, like you know. I wish I lived somewhere that wasn't hot. Yesterday when we went to the movies, we went to the movie theater where it's like the air conditioning in that movie theater. It's too much. It's too cold. So my sister and I, every time we go like. I mean, yes, technically it's all here. I mean, it gets a little quote unquote cold when it's windy season, which is December, January. That's what we call winter. It just gets really windy. So it gets a lot cooler. But yeah, it's basically hot all year. The sun is really hot. Like the most you'll ever need to wear here is like a hoodie or a sweater. And that's just for nighttime. Like if you know you're gonna be out and it's gonna be nighttime, you probably want to take like a little sweater or something. But in December the wind is so strong that it like can knock you off. Like, well, I'm small. but it's really windy. And then when and if it rains, sometimes like during a la orden, sometimes it rains for like 3 days in a row, so like really cools down. All the seasons in 1 week. We don't technically have seasons. But sometimes it rains 3 days in a row and it gets really cold too. So there's that. Right now it's just really hot. Sometimes it's hot and wet. Sometimes it's raining and it seems like there's so much concrete. All the heat. Like if it was sunny all day and then it starts raining, because we have rain with the sun out here. There's something we call sol de lluvia, which is the sun looks like it's gonna rain. And when the sun looks like it's gonna rain, it's been sunny all day, and then it rains. Since there's so much heat trapped in the concrete, it just gets even more hot when it's raining. So it has to rain 3 days in a row for it to cool down. Nah, like after a day of like all rain, it starts cooling down. But sometimes the rain does not mean it's gonna get nicer. It just means it's gonna get worse. And it's gonna get like super humid. It's already really humid. It's gonna get even worse. I hate humidity. I especially hate humidity because when it's humid, kitty litter lasts less. Because the kitty litter starts sucking it off all that humidity in the air. So like you go clean the litter box and it's just like all compact. And I have to throw it out and get a new one. But like now I have the litter box in place where this doesn't happen that badly. I put it in my bathroom that doesn't have a shower. Or it has a shower, but the shower doesn't work. So now it's not like absorbing the humidity, because it used to be like next to the other bathroom where people do shower, and it would like absorb all the humidity from the shower. But also I got a litter box that's completely sealed except for a little hole on top. I've seen so many cats die to automatic ones. I would never get an automatic one. There was like one that people were reporting on Amazon because it killed a few kitties, or like it injured a few kitties. And I'm like, I just, after seeing that, I just can never, I can never trust any of them. The one I have is pretty good. The part where the litter is, you take it out. It has like a door, but the door is only for the cat to come in. If the cat wants to get out, it has to get out from the top, so it won't be, there won't be any spillage. And I also have another one in case she needs to stay at the bed. Thank you, Flo. I'm gonna take a small little break and get coffee. I just had ice cream, but now I need coffee. And I need to put this ice cream cup in the wash. To wash. Not in the wash. To wash. So I'm gonna BRB as soon as I find the BRB bottle. Here it is. Okay, BRB. Well, I have lukewarm coffee because my dad disconnected my coffee machine. And I have roast coffee, but I didn't want to waste all of it, so I served a little bit. He always does that. He like serves himself coffee and then unplugs it. And I'm like, there's still 2 cups in there. Why would you do that? And you can't like reason with my dad. He has a brain tumor. He like just he doesn't care about consequences, I guess. Not that there will be consequences, but like there's definitely something wrong with wherever empathy is. There's definitely something not right. And you really can't do much because, what we were gonna say, like, don't, come on, come on. Thank you. You really can't, like do anything about it. He has a brain tumor. It's with baby metal. It's technically a baby metal song. This is why I was saying like I need to close the Discord because I feel like oh, we can do this. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm so proud of that. It wasn't even that hard to do. I don't know why I'm proud of that command. But what was I saying? That I was like, yeah, it's when we have to like close the Discord and like do some like reform it because there are like so many bots now. You can't really just have it like we used to have it, or like we have it. Well, we have it private now. I'm gonna see if like I take some time and do something about the Discord because I'm like not that bad at like setting up a Discord. Creaky's just really we have like a Discord server, but I took it off because it's like it's a mess. The years have made it a mess, and I feel like we need to reform it. We need to delete a lot of the channels. We don't even have rules. But I feel like back then, like we didn't need the rules. But if I've learned anything from my fandom server that I run is that you need rules because 99% of the people will be good and then there will come one person who pushes everyone's buttons and make you like create like 4 rules. That's what I learned from my fandom Discord. So I was like, I'm gonna not have the Discord on Twitch for now while I work on it. And Creaky offered to do something about it when she's off work in the summer. We also have to delete like most of the channels. Most of the channels are useless. We use like 2 channels. Like there's just we need to do something. Honestly, this coffee is not that bad lukewarm. It has like a good taste, so it doesn't even matter that it's a little warm. Yeah, it's a little cold. I realized why I don't like this line here. It's because I wasn't looking at the reference when I drew it. It's actually like this. I'm not very good at drawing clothing. That's why I draw a lot of like nakedness or um like skin tight clothing. Something I should definitely. I'm working on a commission. I'm gonna ask Becca if I can stream it. Um, I usually ask and I forgot. Like since I haven't been streaming, I haven't been asking. But now that I'm back, it's we might work on that commission. I'm also working on a birthday present for my dear friend Vicky, who will not tell me what she wants for her birthday. So I talked to her brother and came up with something. So if she doesn't tell me what she wants, that's what's gonna happen. But it includes a poison ivy fan art that she asked me for, and we will also work on that at some point this week, hopefully. Oh my god. I know she didn't. I know she's not listening to the stream because if she was and I had mentioned her brother, she would have immediately said something. So I can tell you freely what. But let me test it one more time. I've been DMing with Creaky's brother about her birthday present. Let's wait. Yeah, she's definitely not listening. So I asked her brother if it was possible to that if there was anywhere that he knew in her area where I could have the poison ivy drawing printed and like framed and it would get delivered to her house. And he told me like he knows a place that he thinks does that. But he can pick it up and like deliver it. That is fine. Like he would do it. So that's what I'm doing. She knows about the poison ivy drawing because she asked for it. She has a bunch of siblings. Count. She has a bunch. Um, but he like she knows about the poison ivy drawing because she asked for it a long time ago, and I just never did it. But I'm doing it now, and she knows I'm doing it. She has seen the sketch, because the sketch is on Patreon, and oh, I got my Patreon back by the way. The sketch is on Patreon. She has seen it. She knows it's hers. She knows it's like part of her birthday present or her whole birthday present because she doesn't want to tell me what she wants. But she's also gonna get it framed so she can put it somewhere she wants now. But she doesn't know about that part. I got her an air fryer last year, so I feel like this year it's gonna be a little from an air fryer to a printed drawing. No, but last year she was moving, so I got her an air fryer. I love my air fryer. I don't know what I would do without my air fryer. So I got her one. I got her a nice one. And she likes it, I think. At least she tells me she likes it. I'm probably gonna make food today in that air fryer. Because I love my air fryer. I'm gonna make a pizza. Actually, I finally got the flatbread so I can eat all the hummus I have. I should probably eat that. But I probably need some protein. Did I have protein? Oh yeah, I had tuna. I made my lazy pizzas. My lazy pizzas are like flatbread, pizza sauce, mozzarella, pepperoni. If I have oregano, I put it on top and then I put it in the air fryer. It's the lazy pizza. Depending on the brand of flatbread, it's really sturdy. Isn't it weird that this thing over here, it's a guy's belly? I was just looking at the original one. Oh, say if I can save. See that? That one works fine. The Stream Elements one works fine. The other one is the one that's really, really weird. I don't know why that one is in Stream Elements, not in Nightbot, to be honest. I have saved. Also, the new Clip Studio has autosave, but not by how long you've been drawing, but by how many strokes or something like that. Also, Matt was showing me something in Clip Studio where you can like record, like use a webcam or some cam, I don't know, and like position your hand, and like the 3D model will do your head position. That's insane. Matt is really good with those 3D models. I am not good at it. Every time I try to use a 3D model to like do a cool pose, it looks like shit. But maybe I'll try it again with this version. I'm not really good at posing. I think I've been doing portraits for so long. I am, for the commission the commission I'm gonna do is a Dito Zona. So I do need to do like a cute pose for that. But Dito is really easy to post because there's like really no wrong way to pose a Ditto, considering it's all squishy and malleable. Okay, don't drink room temperature coffee. It's not sitting well. But maybe it's the mix of coffee and ice cream. Okay, one of my favorite ice cream flavors is recently they had like an ice cream place I really like had a Vietnamese coffee ice cream, and it was just coffee ice cream with like chunks of condensed milk. One of the best things I've ever had. And I just didn't want to throw it away. I mean, it's cheap coffee, but it's still like costs money. Also, like I don't know, I don't mind that coffee that much, that cheap one. I think I like it more than the one I used to have. And I think this one is even cheaper. I'm not good at being wasteful. Oof. I closed the door because my dad had really loud music, and now it's my room is really really hot, and my eyes melted. But this is water from yesterday morning, so I'm surprised it didn't melt sooner. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save again just to be careful. The fan is on. It's just I can't put it any higher because if it's any higher than what it is right now, you will hear it. You probably hear it now, but you will hear it if it's any. Yeah, it's because like the problem is like I can't like okay fine I'll test it. I have a pop filter so it helps. I also have like a thing you put on top of the mic for wind, like for when you like record outside, but it's too big for this mic, so I don't have it on. It's also dirty. I need to clean it. I thought I could put it on top even if it's too big, but I just realized my sister has been texting me. She was trying out the clothes from yesterday. Okay, it's at 2 right now. Sí, yo sé. It's in 2 right now, which is what I used to sleep. It's not that loud. But when I have it in 2 and I'm like watching a movie, I can't hear what they're saying. I was doing something. Oh yeah, I was doing this. You don't hear it? Okay, good. That's good to know. I usually don't need it in 2 because when I have my door open, the window from my living room is like right diagonal to it. And I get like good, it gets like good ventilation. But my dad has really loud music. So I'm checking something real quick. Give me a second. I made a mistake. Not in this, in something else. Oh no, it's fine. Never mind. Yeah, it's not working. Huh. Weird. Yeah, no, I can't do anything about it. I don't know why it's not allowing it. It's wild like you can't hear the fan because it's so loud to me. Um, Let me delete it. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. It's like broken. It's like broken. Let me search it. Hmm. This is not a digital code. Yeah, I don't know. I'll see after stream. Don't worry about it. Um. Okay, sorry about it. Oh no, so we were trying to give something to a friend, but for some reason it's not. A friend and I are trying to gift another friend something, and my friend is messaging me telling me that it's not working. So I don't know if it's something I did. I don't know. I'll fix it later. No rush. I'm almost done with this. I just realized. Which means I will keep my one drawing per stream streak. Oops. Uh-oh. I've never done that mistake before. I do like spicy. I love spicy food. I don't just like it, I love it. I'm not liking the eyeliner color, I'm lying. But the thing is, I fucked up. I mean, I can redo it, it's fine. It's fine. I can just erase this and redo it in the right layer. I was thinking maybe something a little warmer. Oh, I forgot to erase this. Yeah, that fits better. Pepper, well, I mean, my nephew thinks ketchup is spicy, so. Also, you can like make them think something that isn't spicy is spicy if you suggest it enough. One time we ordered like chicken nuggets, and I ordered my niece regular chicken nuggets, and I order us adults spicy chicken nuggets, and they're like not even that spicy. But since we were eating the spicy ones, my niece kept saying that hers were spicy too, but they weren't. Lime Takis. Ooh, I don't have lime Takis. I have lime Doritos. That kind of look like Takis. Those are not spicy. Yeah, he thinks ketchup is spicy. I love Takis, but I ruined my stomach lining eating Takis a few years ago, so now I only have like, I'm only allowed 2 bags a year. But you know, the blue ones, I started getting the blue, last time I got the blue ones, and the blue ones didn't hurt my stomach at all. But I used to get like the spiciest ones. And and then I fucked up my stomach. So now I buy like the big, well, the reason I bought the blue ones is because they were the only ones that had, they had like the cheese ones, and I don't like the cheese ones. And they had the blue ones, so I bought the blue ones. And I don't eat like the whole bag in one day. I like this one's the Dorito ones. They're not even spicy, but I've been eating them for days now. Is the background too yellow, or like does it work because it's too yellow? You know, I don't know if Cap remembers this, because I remember Cap made fun of it when I said it or when I posted the caption. But remember like a billion years ago when I did a makeup look that was one red eye and one yellow eye, and I called it ketchup and mustard? This is giving me ketchup and mustard. This drawing is giving me ketchup and mustard. I think that's still in my Instagram somewhere. I think there might be a bot of that somewhere. It's like it's giving like McDonald's. It's giving. She's not touching a belly. She's like getting her hands in the ketchup. Ruffled cheddar chips. I don't think I'm not a big fan of like cheesy. I'm not a big fan of chips in general. I really love chips, but I'm not a fan of like cheesy chips. Ketchup. You can find ketchup chips. I don't know why that just gave me a little bit of a heartburn. Just thinking of that. My question is, do I keep the yellow background or do I try a different background? Well, let's maybe try a different background, see how we like it. Like, what if instead of yellow I use blue? I don't like that. Don't like it. Immediately didn't like it. What if we try, like, make it all ketchup? Why did that not work? See, now it's too red. Which all camps would have loved. I used to like all my drawings to be the same color. Let's save. You know, I think I don't mind the stream elements, cam save cams coming every 5 minutes. It's good. I'm keeping that one. The Nightbot one, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it. I can't get it right. It's either too little or too much. Oh my god, it's already 5:26 Wednesday. I mean, this drawing is done. I'm just unsure about the background color. I ruined it for myself, even though like I loved it at first. You know, it's fine. It's fine. It's not ketchup and mustard. It's fine. I'm gonna sign it. Yeah, time goes by too fast. Peppermint Camp. Yeah, I like it too. I'm just being annoying for no reason because I always that's something I always have to do. I have to hate something. I criticize my mom for the same behavior I do. My mom can't like something. There's always has to be something wrong with it. Pink or purple? Ooh, you're talking my language, Photopop. Purple and pink, you know those are my colors. That's the thing. I feel like I always do purple and pink. Historically, I do a lot of purple and pink. That color is not right for this background color. You know what I like about the new Club Studio? That I can search fonts. Oh my god, I did not know how much I wanted to be able to search fonts until now that I have it. This font is called Cam's font, and it is my handwriting when it's not messy. It's me trying really hard to make my handwriting neat. Electric blue with red. Ooh, I had an electric blue face. There's a drawing I remember very well from my electric blue face. Let me find it. I want to see it. I want to see if I still like it. It's so old. It's probably in my old folder. Yeah. Some of these drawings made me a little nauseous. This is one of them. Oh, my handwriting is terrible. Like, it's terrible. But for that font, I try really hard. This is one of them. Her head is too big. Big problem with my old drawings. Head too big. Head too big. So I would like just do something like this. That's what I would fix about this drawing. Just fix it a little like that. Maybe I like some hair strands. Oh, that made the drawing immediately look better. What the fuck? I mean, that might be a little big of a shoulder then. That immediately made the draw look so much better. Cornflower blue? Wait. Cornflower blue. Oh, I already like it. I already like it. Oh shit, where did I put it? Yes. I like it, but I think I like the yellow better. Let me put it in a different layer. Like this one, like it's easier on the eyes. And this one is, it makes the drawing pop. But I will save this color because I really that's a good color. I think I have that a similar color. I'm gonna put it right here in my little color palette that I have here. There's another drawing that has electric blue, but I can't find it. Oh, here it is. This was a commission. Now this one, I think the head is too small. Oh my god. Shoot, shoot. This was a commission, I think. It's really old, isn't it? Look at my signature, yikes. Yikes. Look at that, I wasn't even using like a texture brush. I think this is like literally the G pen. Yeah, so many dots. Look at that, look at the way I did that eye. I don't do the eyes like that at all. It's like, that's kind of pretty though. That's not bad. I love the G pen for making emotes. But when I'm drawing like this, I really like having a texture brush because I feel like it's so much easier to do line art with a texture brush. But for emotes, always a G pen. I'm kind of surprised I got this good of a liner with a G pen. Like that's some good liner. The G pen, I feel like it's a little harder for me to get good like thinner lines with the G pen. I struggle with. I think those are the two drawings I think of when I think of like. Oh man, I really like this sketch. Yo-yo boys. Every time I see this sketch, I'm like, I should do something up with this sketch. But I never do anything with it. I think I just like it as a sketch. I don't think I even have the original file for this. No, this is definitely a Clip Studio brush. This is not a side brush. So I might have it. Kilo is a little crooked though. It's a little on the side. I like these yo-yo boys. I might redo this one of these days. I think I'm better at drawing children now. Really bad at drawing children. Why can't I do anything? Oh, it's because I'm in a text layer. Yeah, no, I think yellow is fine. I think seeing other colors help me see that yellow is fine. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna work on Tuesday. We're working on this. I wasn't sure what poison ivy to draw because there are so many poison ivies these days. So I kind of combined a bunch of poison ivies into one poison ivy. I usually draw the one from the Harlequin show, but this one I kind of mixed a few. The thing about the poison ivy from the show is that this outfit of hers has a little like cut here, like a little cut here. I can't get it to look good in this angle. I can't. It looks wrong every time I try it. But this is kind of based more on the show one because that's my most like that's the poison ivy that I see the most. Yeah, I really like that show. So we're gonna work on this on Tuesday if everything goes according to plan. I do like Poison Ivy with the Harlequin show. You've never watched the Harlequin show? It's an animated show starring Harlequin. And Harlequin is voiced by Kaylee Cuoco. I watched like 3 seasons. It has more though. It's HBO. The thing is, I no longer have HBO, so that's why I haven't watched the more recent season. Oh my god, like almost every single Harlequin and Poison Ivy drawings from that. Like remember this one? I like calling them Ivy, even though the ship name is Harl Ivy, but I call them Ivy. Where's my Ivy drawing? Why don't I see my Ivy drawing? Here it is. This one. I don't have HBO either. There are ways. This one is from the show. This one is the one that I did years ago on stream, and then my Club Studio crashed, and I crashed out for like a few days, and then came back and finished it. But you know what we should do before I leave? We should watch the time lapse. Make a little bigger. We should watch the time lapse. I like watching time lapses, even if it's my own drawing. I like how I drew the eyebrow, and then when it was like, you know what, we're not gonna see the eyebrows. The Yippee didn't play. Oh fuck. There's a few that I think maybe next week. By next week, I mean Tuesday. I need to sit down and we should test all the blurbs and see which ones work and which ones don't work. Because the thing is, I can't test that off stream. Because I can't hear them off stream. I like it. It's looking good. It looks good. Also, if I change the background colors, I would feel obligated to change all the highlights I did. Wait, we should compare it to the original one. We should put them side by side. I do need to take Kira for her walk. She's gonna eat my feet. I'll save that later because that takes a long time to save. There we go. I mean, her angle is clearly better than mine. I tried. I mean, I think I did a pretty good job, honestly. You like my spatter? Stop. She had the thing is that that angle, it's a lot. Maybe next time, well, not next time, but in the future, we'll draw what's her face from Perfect Blue. I forgot her name. I'm like so bad with names. Perfect Blue. You know, for Perfect Blue, we could use that cornflower glue. Mima. Why can't I remember her name? I watched that movie so many times. And by so many times, I mean two. Mima. Mima. Her name is Mima. We could do it like an iconic thing from Perfect Blue. I've gotten, like, I was always bad with names, but I feel like in my old age, I've gotten even worse with names. Well, next time, well, not next time, but in the future, I think oh, that's a good one. I'm looking at Perfect Blue images. Yeah, we're old. I like this one. I like this one. I like this one. We might do that one. But there's tons of good scenes from Perfect Blue. I was gonna watch Millennium Actors and I did it, and I think it's not in the movie theaters anymore. Old. We're old. How old am I? 34? Well, that was today's stream. Wait, how long did I stream? What? So it was only a 2-hour stream. It wasn't too bad. I didn't force myself. Well, I think it's also because the drawing was almost done when I started. 35 or just a year older than. Not too bad. I'll stream again. When is it? Tuesday. I might stream longer on Tuesday. I don't know. You know, I realized when I was uploading the VODs. Oh, we're in the wrong scene. Where's my VTuber? My PNG tour, not my VTuber. I was looking at my VTuber the other day, and I think if I could get someone to fix the mouth. Oh no, she's gone. She's gone. She's gone for good. I don't know why that happens. I actually have to look for a new program. It seems like after a while it just dies. Well, whatever. Look at the phantom pen. What was I saying? Well, I was looking at my old VODs and I realized that when I didn't want to draw, we used to watch YouTube. So if any day I don't want to draw, we're either gonna play RPG Maker horror games or we're gonna watch YouTube. Because Cat made me realize that I can 100%. Yeah, I don't know what breaks it, honestly. It's like a separate program. It's a separate program. I don't know. I think it might be just not a very good program. But what was that? He made me realize that probably the only games I can stream on this laptop are RPG Maker games. And I own a lot of RPG Maker games, so I believe you believe in my YouTube channel. I don't believe in it. But yes, thank you for hanging out. I was saying goodbye and I forgot. It's called ADHD, I guess. Thank you for hanging out. I'll maybe hopefully see you on Tuesday. And you need some true crime. I don't think I could. And okay, thanks. Have a good day and good night. Goodbye.